Hi, this is Tanya from Tanya's Beauty Box. Welcome to my channel. Um, I have a couple recommendations for you, and they do not happen to be makeup. I decided that I was going to share other things that I enjoy or come across um, that I think others might be interested in on my channel as well. So, primarily and predominantly, this channel is about beauty and skincare. Every once in a while, it's hard for me to film skincare, but so I'm more of a show and tell on skincare. Um, but some skincare, very little fragrance. Hard to describe fragrance unless the manufacturer, provides the notes. Some body care like lotions and things, but typically that's about in the same vein as skincare and hair care. And of course, wigs. Sometimes brushes and stuff like that. But this has absolutely nothing to do, like beauty tools and mirrors and stuff like that. But this particular video has nothing to do with makeup, cosmetics, beauty, or any of that. Every time I throw this wig in the trash, it does this. Which is why I want another one, but I can't. Okay, not beauty. We're going to stick to what this is about. This is going to be about security products. Now, everybody and they mama and they mama's mama and grandpappy has a Ring camera. A Ring brand camera. That's like saying Tylenol when it's really acetaminophen. It is a camera, a doorbell camera. However, we associate the brand Ring with a doorbell camera. Okay? So we say it's a Ring cam, no matter what somebody got, whatever. Blink, I think, is the next on the list, or whatever. Vivid, and then some other home security products, whatever. But typically, Ring is the brand, right? But that sucker is like, what, $100, $150. Then you got to subscribe monthly to their monitoring system. And no, I'm not doing that. Nope, not doing it. So, me being the little Amazon hunter that I am, I just looked up doorbell cameras. And of course, Ring and Blink were first on the list. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it. So I would scroll and scroll and scroll. I said, okay. So I saw some other brands. Okay. They are not name brand. They are cheap, affordable to cheap. Same features and capabilities to a certain extent, depending upon what you really, 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 really need. And they work. So I found I can't remember the price. It was like June or July I bought this. I found on Amazon for around $20 or less. Wasn't more than 20. I know that. I just don't remember the exact dollar amount. This. Now, I don't know if there's a brand name for this. There's nothing on this box at all that says what the name is. Okay? Nothing at all that says what the name is. What the heck? Oh, I'm thinking it's what are words and words? Okay, don't hold that against me. Okay, so this is a doorbell cam. Like I said, it was $20 or less on Amazon. It says it's a smart, it's on the Wi-Fi as well. Smart Wi-Fi doorbell camera with AI human detection, night vision, and it works on a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It says it has AI human detection, night vision, two-way talk, easy installation, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, long battery life, notification to smartphones, wide angle lens, water resistant, and available cloud storage. Okay. It works on an app called the Seeing app, and it did not cost me anything to now this thing to do the app. It's on what's call it Google and Apple. And I said, well, I'll give it a go. What can it hurt? If I don't like it don't work well, send that sucker back, get my $20. It comes with in the instruction book. Okay, and that's the manual. And it still does not have a brand name. Shows you the features, how to set it up, what's in the box, how to mount it. It comes with a USB cord. Now it's rechargeable. I'm not sure if the Ring and the Blink and the other ones are rechargeable, or they just have like a long life battery or something you replace. This is rechargeable, so you will, I would say, every 25 days or so, have to recharge it rather. It will notify you via email once you set up your app and everything. So it'll notify you on via email that it's running low, the battery, and in the app itself, it will be a battery notification. You mount it. It has a mount that you mount wherever you want to on your house or whatever. Just screw it in. I have vinyl siding on my front, so it was easy for my son to get in. And the actual camera itself is detachable. It doesn't just come off. It has like a little pin thing. So you have to use this little tool right there. That little silver tool. You have to use that little tool to press down in a little pin insert, and that's how you detach it. And when you're ready to reattach it, it just snaps right into place. And I tugged at it, and it does not move. Now the camera doesn't move from the base. Now whether it's gonna move up in your house depends on how securely you fasten it to your house. And it came with the I don't know what this thing is for. This little curly thing that's in there. I don't know what that's for. We didn't use it, and I think it has some like those little screw mounts studies that you can put in the thing to help it help whatever. So it had a I think it came with a USB cord to recharge it. It came with a little plug-in doorbell chimer. Just plug that in, and the setup was fairly easy. Just set up on your Wi-Fi. 2.4 gigs. It can't be 5 apparently. I use AT&T internet, so I'm not sure. Whatever there. Apparently, it was compatible with that. You can talk on it. You can when you open up the app, you can talk on it. I wonder if you can see my thing. You open up the app, and when somebody rings the doorbell, it'll ring on the outside, the inside, and on your phone. This is my app at the bottom there. It says Seeing. You can't see it, but it says Seeing right there. And it has 7, whatever the frickers there. I'm going to open it. Dang, can't see nothing. And that's my front porch. Okay. You can see the battery thingy boo boo. How many notifications came up, and you can share it to up to 10 people. So if you got up to 10 people in your house, you just send them a link to share the account. You set one account. You'll be the primary person, like the administrator, and everybody else will have access to it. So if it rained for me, it'll rain for them. Like you standing outside the door or somebody outside the door, you could just press the button. And when you ring, it'll tell you like motion at the front door. It'll tell you somebody's rang the front door. It'll tell you What else did it tell you? It tells you a lot of different things. Now, you can buy, they want you to buy that cloud storage, but after using this, I realized that it saves the days, it saves the days for the month. So that's what it does. So that's me on my porch messing around with them cats. I was feeding the cats. It usually runs about 10 seconds. This is like, so that's the mailman. He showed up. It shows you the time. He rang the doorbell because he left a package here. You see that red? That says that nobody answered the doorbell. But he rang it, I guess, to notify if somebody was in the house. They would come to the door so they can get the package immediately. It has night vision. So that's night vision there. It is color and the night vision infrared or whatever. Like I said, it tells you what time people come and go, show up. You got the date. Oh my God, I'm bad at this. See the date right there? It says 11/15/2025. Okay. I could play this and it'll show you. That's me today. Okay, and then it ended. Yeah. It'll tell you how many videos you have, and then if you go, I'm gonna press the date thing. It'll show you the calendar, and they're like numbers. It'll show you how many times it took images, and apparently on the 7th, it took 146 images. Okay, and I think you can go. Let me see. I've never gone back. Let's go back to October. Oh, and it keeps the amount of images per day. So I'm going to assume, because I never looked at it before, and I guess I could see, I'll pick a day. So I went back to the 17th of October, and it's showing me all the images from the 17th of October. Now, sometimes it will take longer than more than a 10-second recording. As you can see here at the bottom, it says 2 minutes. So I got two 2-minute recordings there, and it's a couple 10-second ones. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this. Like I said, it was less than $20. Easy to set up. You can, like I say, you can give access to up to 10 people. You'll be the primary person, or you can sign somebody else. You can delete videos as you want. What else about this? You can set up how sensitive you want the camera to be. What else? You can set the range of the picture where you want it to focus on. It has a lot of different capabilities. I really like it. It was very affordable, and I'm going to tell you about that cloud storage. I did initially sign up for it because it does have a couple of extra features. It was only $29.99 for the year, not per month. And so I signed up for it, and it immediately went on. It really started through the Google store because I have an Android. So something happened, and you can also interface with or engage with customer service through the app. So you can send them a note, and then they're supposed to respond to you. Well, I sent them a note about something, and I said, they didn't immediately respond. I said, okay, I'm going to give them 24 hours, okay, because I think it was like towards the nighttime or whatever. But I think it was supposed to be 24-hour service. So I did that, and then the next day I looked, and they still hadn't responded. So I went on Google, and I canceled. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this. And I canceled the storage, cloud storage. I got my refund immediately back. I haven't had any problems with the unit itself. Like I said, it was only $20. It's doing what I need to do. I don't need the cloud storage. It just fall off. or whatever, or you can save it to your phone, whatever the video is. So I don't need to sit it in the cloud. So I'm not paying, even though it's only $30 for the year. I'm not paying for that. It apparently is holding on to the. I'm not sure how far it goes back. 'Cause I only went back a month, but apparently it's holding on to the videos from last month. So I can always access that. And like I say, it does what I need to do. When it activates, it's like a little blue light that pops on. It doesn't take that long to recharge it. Like I said, it'll tell you when it's running low on your email. You'll associate your email with it. Now, the videos don't go to your email. They stay in the app, but through your phone. But it'll let you know via email that your unit needs recharging. You have a battery counter on the actual app to show you where you're at as far as your battery. It takes about 25 days or so before I've had to recharge it. And it doesn't take that long, and it's quick and simple and easy to do, simple to mount it, simple to install it. Came with the charger cord, not the little battery pack, the little, I think they call it a brick. It does not come with a brick, so you'll need that. And yeah, I like it. Less than $20. It do what it need to do. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm glad I didn't pay $100, $150 for no Ring or Blink or whatever they charge per month for the cloud. It ain't that serious. Not for me, anyway. Now, the next thing I want to show you that I just purchased this about a couple days ago. It's probably been like 5 days at max that I've had this. So I bought the other thing, I'll say June or July, and now I'm coming to you with an in-home camera system. Now, people have in-home camera systems. They're not at home all day, or they have little kids or pets or whatever, and they want to keep a track on them. Maybe they have a latchkey kid or something, and they have the camera on so they can not track every little thing they do, but have an idea where the kid is in the house. And if the child needs to get in contact with you directly, they can just go to the thing and start talking to you or whatnot. View your pets. You can position it. You can wall mount it wherever you want to. It pans and tilts. It has what's the pan? Does it say pan and tilt? It does pan and tilt. It's not telling me how far it pans and tilts on here, but it does do that. It's not 360, so I think it's a 180 pan. Yeah, so people have those things, and I say, okay, I want one of those now. So of course I look online. I'm not paying that. That costs too freaking much. It ain't that serious. I mean, it's serious. It's home security. You might not be home. Maybe it's typically somebody at your house and you have to run out or something, and you just don't want to leave. Just more peace of mind, I guess. Whatever. Because them freaking cats ain't doing nothing but looking at me for food. So they either sleeping on my porch or at my door, looking in my door through my kitchen to see if I'm cooking them something. Okay. So they ain't doing nothing. And they're very, very friendly at this point, so they go up to anybody. They don't even scatter anymore. So I can't count on them to do nothing. And so I just said, well, let me get one of those things. But I'm not paying all that. I'm not paying $100. I found this, of course, on Amazon after doing some research. And this is the Fellini Home Cloud Smart Security System with 2K resolution. Now, they have some 720, some 1080p or whatever. And so I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I said, I'll do this one. So this was under $16. Again, Amazon prices fluctuate, so you might find it for a little higher or a little cheaper. I don't know, but at the time I bought this about a week ago, and of course it takes time for them to deliver it, it was under $16, okay? And like I said, it's called Fellini, Faleemi. The other one I don't have a name for whatever reason. Cloud storage. This again also works on your Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz. Those are the specs. It's hardwired, which means you have to plug it in. It's not rechargeable. It came with the cord, the USB cord, and the brick. It did come with that. Mounting accessories. It says that it has clarity in every detail. That's a 2K. Ultimate flexibility covers vast areas with protection. Zoom in on details. Pan for panoramic views. Hear and be heard. So that you can talk to and you can hear from inside. So I like that feature because I can talk to people like on the front porch and I can talk to people inside the house. Even say somebody's not answering their phone. Well, they'll hear a little voice coming through the thing going, whatever your kid's name, say you see it's Steven. Steven! Just out the blue, like, what the hell, man? Or whatever. So then it has AI motion detection. So you can set how sensitive you want it to detect. Smart access, so it works on phones and computers. You can share access with family and friends. With this one, you can share access up to 3 people. If you want more than that, you will need to get cloud storage for that. But you can buy an SD card if you want to keep the video. So it does have an SD card slot. I haven't gotten one because, like I said, I just got it. So I don't know how, if it I think it keeps stuff up to 3 days. This one. The other one apparently keeps it at least a month past before. This one I think keeps up to 3 days. It says real-time alert. Instant real-time alerts notify you of motions or suspicious activity as they happen. Now, with that, real-time alert. Depends. It runs about 30 to 45, maybe 30 seconds after, like I'll go in front of it and maybe 30 seconds later I'll get a ding. So it's not like I walk in front of it, boom. That is not happening. It has the night vision. So if the lights are out, I can still see. Because I walk past it and when I look back at the video or whatever, I can actually see myself. So it's not blurry or anything. So it's that night vision. Auto motion tracking and convenience storage options. So you can do the SD micro card, and it offers a 30-day free trial of its cloud service. Now, this offers you, I believe, a 7-day trial, and this one offers you a 30-day free trial. Okay? It has a 3-minute connection situation. It was very easy to connect it. Okay? And it alerts you when people walk past, like, you can see it move, like, as you're walking. So it tilts, it'll go up and down, and it'll turn. It says it has 360, but it's in a spot where you wouldn't need 360 because the back of it is facing the wall. So somebody going behind there, they real thin or something. I don't know what the hell. But but I've seen it like move, and then it goes back to position. Okay, you can mount it. I did not opt to do that. I have it sitting. My door is right there, and then the kitchen door is like cat a corner to it, and then the side door is coming off the kitchen, so it leads up into the kitchen. So I positioned it so if you come in the front or the side door through the kitchen, you're gonna get caught in this particular area. That's how you're gonna get to any area of my house. So I just have it positioned there, and like I say, it moves. So I'll see you going that way and that way. I'll see you coming in. I'll see you going out. It has a siren on it as well. So you can set it up that when, like, nobody's in the house and it goes off, that means somebody's in your house that ain't supposed to be. You can set it that as soon as it detects that, a siren goes off, or you'll get notified that somebody's in the house, and then you can press the button that says siren, and then it'll go off. Or you can press the button to talk to the person, like, get the hell out of my house, or something like that. Or I'm calling the police. So you have those options. The picture clarity is very good. I'm liking it so far. I'm not going to do the cloud storage. I might get an SD card. I'll see how it does as far as how long it holds on the video. You could do still pictures. You can set up how sensitive the motion is. You can, let's say you could access up to 3 people. Um, I haven't seen anything come to my email as far as this is concerned. But like I said, I only got it like a couple days ago. What else does it do? It comes in, I think, 2 colors. I chose black. Then it comes in white. It's no bigger than this because that's how big the box is. So relative to my head, I'll do it like that. So it doesn't come in bigger than that. It doesn't take up much room. You could almost uh, disguise it, I guess. I just have it sitting on top of a candle because it's raised up a little bit as well. Um, there's no light in front, so nobody's going to see that. However, when I turn the light out in the room, there seems to be a light out the back, and it seems to be green or blue or something, but it's not like that bright, but you can tell there's something illuminated over there. Somebody did come in the house or whatever. They will notice that, but they probably wouldn't notice the camera itself off jump, even with the lights on, but with the dark, and then that little light there, they could think it's anything, but who say they would think it was a camera? Like I said, you can mount it, put it wherever you want to. It is hardwired, so you need to be next to a plug. There's no charge in it. You just have to plug it in. And what else is going on with this thing? So far, I really like it. It like I said, was easy and simple, and it worked. Less than $16, and I don't have to pay for the cloud. Now you can do the cloud, and apparently you get more features, of course, when you subscribe. I don't know how much that is because I didn't subscribe to it, and it doesn't tell me how much it is or whatever. But do give you a 30-day free trial. Maybe I'll do that to see if it's even worth the features. But I don't need too much of nothing, and they're gonna send the popo out for me. So, hey, less than $15, and I got a little bit of home security going on. Cool beans. I'll take it. So, and like I said, when I get another one, position somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe in your basement. Maybe you have windows. Like I have glass block windows. You're not supposed to be able to break those, although somebody did. But I don't know how. It took them a minute to get through all those glass blocks, but they were able to break the outside glass block, not the inside, because it's hollow in the middle. They was able to break the outside glass block of one of the little blocks. So I had to get that replaced. So I was like, that's supposed to be like a deterrent or whatever, but whatever. But maybe say you have regular single pane or double pane windows in your basement without the glass blocks, and so maybe you put one in your basement somewhere. Somebody might come in through the basement, and then you'll be able to catch that or whatever. You can take stills with it, I believe. You just take stills with that, with the in-home thing, as well as the doorbell thing. From the video, of course. It also has a privacy feature. Okay, so say you're in the house and you don't want it to track anything. I leave it on because, I just leave it on. I don't care. We don't move around too much in here, no way. And even if we do big whoop, it'll just go off. And it don't go off that much. But it has a privacy feature. You just turn it off, and you turn it off and on from the app. I don't think you can turn it off and on from the situation itself. Yeah, the indicator light is in the back. I'm looking at it. Okay. So the indicator light is back. So you can so you do have a privacy feature if you want to turn it off for whatever reason. I think, and it says something about 24/7, so I don't know if you can set up a time frame. I'm going to look at that. Well, I showed you the app for that one. I'll show you the app for this one. This one, so let me come off my Seeing app, which is my doorbell cam. This one is called the Fellini Cloud. So this is my living room. So to the right of that fan is the front door. And then that door that you're looking at is, to the left. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, I'm going losing it. This way is the door. And then the front door. And then that door that you see open is the actual kitchen door. So that's where it's positioned. I'm sitting in the room. What you doing? Oh, this is the plan or whatever the freak. So I could, I'm not doing that. So let's go back. I'm still learning this thing. So you see there it says no active plan. You see that? And then there's it's showing you that my Wi-Fi is on and it's on my Wi-Fi. Now, like I said, this doesn't have a battery, so you don't have to worry about that. You can add additional devices to it. You can put up to 3 people on the account. And let me see. This is live in my living room right now. It has the date and time at the top. You get to pick the configuration of the date and time. Don't talk about my living room, okay? Okay, it's a junky looking. I ain't got no room for them towels on the table right now, on the couch. So don't judge me. And then it has all the different features you can utilize there. So you see one says Siren AI device. So it shows you the device is on. You can turn it off. You can move the console around itself, that little yellow thing, and then you can position it. That's what's on the right hand side there. Oh, there we go. That's better. And then it says replay. You can replay something, and then alert. You can look at all the things from the day. So those are all the things from today. Let's look, see if it shows me like the other one. Okay, this one has dots, just showing you that things were captured on that day. So I guess I got it as of Tuesday. So if it's gonna hold, what's that, at least 5 days? Okay, that's cool. Maybe a whole 7, maybe a month. I don't know, but I'm paying for that storage. Nope. I don't know how much it is. Maybe it's cheap. But if I don't really need to do that. I don't need that much. But yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna show you this is the, dang, one way it works, one way it don't. So those are all the different features. My goodness. So device sharing, advanced settings, privacy settings, motion detector. You can the sensitivity, motion alert, and it's different categories under that. Light and night vision, the cloud storage, which I don't use, my network information, the device management information. You can name the device yourself. So I named it my last name in the house. It tells you about your Wi-Fi, if it's a good connection or whatnot. It like I say, it was only less than $16, and it does what I needed to do. And this is the account information. Oh no, you can't see none of that. That's ridiculous. Okay. I haven't had any issues with it, and so far so good. Now it's a little user, it's user friendly. It's just I have to get more acclimated to the features and functions and what does what when you touch what and whatnot and all that. So yeah, but for under $16, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, and I'm liking it. So again, I guess you could look now. Is there a product number on here? It just says product name, smart Wi-Fi doorbell camera. It doesn't have an actual brand name, so I apologize for that. But that's what it looks like. $20 or less. It looks like a blink. I think the blinks are rounded and the rings are rectangular. Press that little doorbell thing and it rings the doorbell. So I got a doorbell back. I talk to people on the porch if necessary. And my indoor security camera. So thank you so much. I know this video is a little longer. It got away from me because I was showing the features and over talking too much. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I got some security for what? Less than $35. And I don't have no monthly pass. And it's still backing up the videos. Okay. Now maybe I'll need some additional features in the future. Then I'll go ahead and maybe get those. But yeah, I'm not messing with that doorbell thing, because their customer service sucks to non-existent. I'm not doing that. $30 a year or not, that's still $30, and they're not getting it if they're not gonna respond to me. Plus, it's doing what I need to do without them. So I'll just keep recharging that bad boy and sticking it back on the wall. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the content, see if it's stuff you like. I'm gonna bring things to you that may not be makeup, but I hope you'll still be interested in watching it. If not, of course, click off or whatever. I understand. Everything ain't for everybody. But yeah, if you already have a system in place and somebody else that might be on a budget, they can't maybe afford a higher end, I just didn't want to pay it. If I didn't have to, maybe tell them to get on Amazon. Maybe check out these products or something else that might be more pleasing to them. Check it out. They don't like it, they can send it back. Big whoop. And like I said, $35. And I'm getting real, time alerts from the doorbell and the in-home. I can adjust it. I can share it with my sons. Yeah, there's no lose here. So now we're at 36 minutes. I'm sorry. Keep talking. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you. Thank you so much for watching again. Like, comment, subscribe again, check the content. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I appreciate you so much for staying here for 36 minutes and 27 seconds. And I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.